And for the lucky winner of a hole-in-one in today's contest is a brand new 2012 Honda Accord LX Coupe. And this gentleman's going to tell us how this all came about. Thank you so much for joining us today. And your name is?
Joseph Mena.
Joseph Mena. Tell us about the person responsible and how all this came about today to offer this as a wonderful prize in today's contest.
Yes, thank you very much. What happened is the Disabled American Veterans, Chapter 12, San Bernardino, our chapter commander, Richard Valdez, asked Dave McCormick, the senior vice commander, if he would dream up a charity golf tournament to benefit the veterans at the Jerry Pettis Memorial Hospital in Loma Linda. And Dave McCormick has been working very hard at this, and we went into Chet Honda in Loma Linda to the dealership, and right away, immediately, they didn't bat an eye. They said, if this is for the military, you have a car. So we thank them from the bottom of our hearts.
So they went ahead and donated a beautiful brand new Honda Accord LX Coupe.
Yes, they did, without batting an eye.
Without batting an eye. See,
well, and they're known as a patriotic, dealership of the Inland Empire anyway,
That, by the way, is the Spreen Honda dealership in Loma Linda, California. And we wanted to say thank you so much to the Spreen Honda family for donating this beautiful brand new car on behalf of disabled American veterans and for this event. And thank you so much for joining us today and giving us a little bit of a background of this car.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Joining us now is a gentleman who's an intricate part of today's event for the disabled American veterans, and I wanted to introduce you to him. This is Richard Valdez, and he's going to give us a background of this event, what it's all about, and what they raise money for. Richard, thank you so much for joining us today, and again, tell us your role within the disabled American veterans and what this event is all about and what it raises money for.
Well, my role in the DAV consists of two positions, one at the state level and as the local commander for the San Bernardino Chapter 12. This golf tournament today, this is our inaugural tournament, had a wonderful committee to put on this tournament. As you can see, we have a great turnout, and the funds that we're going to be raising from here are going to the programs that we've initiated, one being the Equine Assisted Therapy Program. The other program is the at the Veterans Women's Clinic, and that's the Biofeedback Program. And the third is a Veterans Garden, of which we're building currently. And we've got tremendous support in putting that garden together from the Home Depot Foundation and various companies within the area of San Bernardino that have either donated equipment, labor, materials, just a whole plethora of things that we really needed to put our garden together. And so that's where this money goes to. They're all for mental health for our veterans, and we're essentially preparing ourselves for the eventual return of the current veterans from Afghanistan and Iraq. And luckily, just this week, the President and the Secretary of Veterans Affairs announced the hiring, or proposed hiring, of a 10% increase in the mental health workers for the VA system, which is a tremendous boost, because what we don't want to have happen is our veterans having to wait months before they are able to see a clinician or therapist. And time is of the essence.
I agree with that. Now, and as you were telling me about that need, I was looking at the physical need of some of the wounded, but the emotional stress and everything that they endure for the cause of freedom overseas, they're going to need immediate help when they get back.
That's correct, and they'll need places to go as well. And that's why we have these outlets for them. Without it, then they have to wait, and they have to rely on whatever's available to them in the community. And here you're dealing with a community that really isn't really prepared, even though there's a lot of care out there and love for the veterans and the support that they show, and they've been showing for the past 10 years. In reality, when you come home, it's you and your family. And a lot of the times, those veterans that are coming back with PTSD and TBI, which is traumatic brain injury, their mental health condition affects the family as a unit. And so you not only need to help the veteran, but you also need to be prepared to help the family.
See, and what I was like about the support within the United States Armed Forces and the veterans, it's not just, okay, they're going to be there with their families, but yet they have that whole big family of veterans that are there to support them when they come back, and that is key for them to get back into a civilian life.
That's correct. And as our event here points out, we have the VFW supporting us. We have the American Legion supporting us. We have the Knights of Columbus supporting us here. So you can see that there's a community that's out there, ready and available to help our veterans, not only from past conflicts but the current conflicts.
And they are so deserving because they put their lives on the line every single day for the cause of freedom.
Right. Well, you're talking about a volunteer force, and we haven't had a volunteer force since the Revolution, I think. So the wars in between, they're all conscripts. And myself, I'm a Vietnam veteran. I was in the Marine Corps, and I volunteered. And people thought I was nuts because the war was going on. What do you want to go in the Corps for? Well, it was my duty.
You did your duty for the cause of freedom. Richard Valdez, thank you so much for facilitating this event here and for giving us a more in-depth background of what this is all about. Thank you so much, and for your service to the disabled American veterans.
Well, thank you for being here and giving us the opportunity to get this on the air so more people in the community can see what we're doing, because that's important. Without their support, we can't do what we're doing.
It's our pleasure to be here to cover this event. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I walk by and I see all these guys in these carts out here, and I wondered what was going on. So I asked this young man to stop by, tell us about what was going on and what they're getting ready to do. Joining us now is Adam Rodriguez, and he's going to give us a little bit of a background of what's going on. Adam, thank you so much for taking a minute to talk to us and tell us what's happening.
Yeah, we're out here today just trying to raise money for the vets here. We're just got a shotgun tournament going here in about a few minutes. Got all the guys ready to go. We're going to go out here, try and shoot as low as we can. Scramble tournament, so everybody participates, everybody gets a shot, and hopefully we all play well. It's a game plan, raise money.
Yeah, raise money for our veterans who absolutely need it. Now, I noticed the motorcycle and I noticed the car out there. Is that what you guys are trying for?
Oh, always. Yeah, the motorcycle looks good, but I'm not much of a close shot with the irons. Hopefully I can win the long drive maybe. Hit it pretty far, we'll see. Yeah, hopefully we'll see.
Well, it certainly is a beautiful day out here for this event, and what I'm happy to see is everybody out here showing their support. Adam, thank you so much for joining us today, and have a good day out here.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, take care.
A big part of today's event and doing a lot of running around and serving is the Knights of Columbus, and we've got 3 generations with us today, and I wanted to take a minute of their time, let them introduce themselves to you, the viewers at home, and tell them why and let them tell you in their own words why they're out here and supporting this event today. Knights of Columbus, thank you so much for joining us today on Life in SoCal, and we're going to start with you first, and your name is?
Kyle Newman.
Kyle Newman. Okay, Kyle's going to tell you about his role within the Knights of Columbus and what he's been doing. I've seen him running around all day long helping and getting the events coordinated and getting people, the lines moving and everything. Kyle, what is your role within the Knights of Columbus?
Well, I'm a Columbian Squire. We're the youth group for the Knights of Columbus. We are boys from the ages of 10 to 18. I am the oldest one right now, and I'm about ready to age out, but I'm also the head of the Squires for our circle. With each council, most of them have a circle, a group of boys, ready to transcend from being young men to being Catholic gentlemen. And from 10 to 18, I am the chief squire, which is the head. We are all hold elected positions, but I'm also the squire of the body of Christ. That is a rank kind of like being an Eagle Scout for us, but I'm the 3rd one ever to do it in our state.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to, Mr. Newman, is that it?
Yes.
Tell us your name.
My name is John Newman. I'm one of the counselors, and I'm also a member of the Knights of Columbus. I'm a Sir Knight within the Knights, and what we try to do with our youth group is we try to teach them how to take them from young boys to being good Catholic gentlemen and to be a productive member in the society in which we live in.
And giving in this type of an event gives them an opportunity to develop those skills because they're running around helping and serving.
Well, one of the things that we always try to instill into them is charity. If somebody needs help, we help. It doesn't matter who they are or what they are. We're there, and we will help you.
And this is a perfect opportunity to do that. And your name, sir?
I'm Albert Gomez, or Al Gomez, the chief counselor for the Squires, and a member of the Knights of Columbus, Council 905. And we have activities throughout the year to raise funds and do charitable work. We just finished doing the Walk for Cancer at the Victoria Gardens, and we also have done that for 3 years, and we also have provided dinner for the Ronald McDonald House for the families of the children that are receiving treatment at the Loma Linda Hospital. Those are some of our charitable. And then we have fundraisers like chocolate candy sales. Then we also have our 2 other big projects of the year, which are the Thanksgiving food baskets. This last year we handed out 218 baskets, plus we donated another 10 turkeys for a dinner, Thanksgiving dinner. And at Christmas time we go to the local hospitals and we give a gift and a stuffed animal to the children in the pediatrics wards.
Perfect. So my take on the Knights of Columbus is they're servants in the community. Yes. That is their main purpose, is to be servants within the community for a betterment of a community. And I noticed that you had said when it was the walk for kids.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The Ronald McDonald Walk for Kids to help raise funds for the Ronald McDonald House. The one over here is for the Loma Linda Ronald McDonald House by all the hospitals and everything. But we did it over at Victoria Gardens in Rancho, right? In Rancho Cucamonga. And we weren't part of the walk, but we were volunteers there, passing out water and helping out people. So as they're coming around, we're going, here's a bottle of water, here's a bottle of water, keep going, keep going, keep going. You can do this, cheering them on and on.
Just keeping that momentum going.
The thing is that we also do the cancer walk that they have in Redlands every year. We volunteer as road marshals for there. So, between a walk here and a walk there, they kind of get confusing sometimes. It's where are we going next? Right. Which one are we going to? And then that tells us which one it is and what we have to do there.
Knights of Columbus, you're an inspiration to the community, and thank you so much for your service and for coming out and showing your support for the disabled American veterans today. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining.
Not a problem.
It's been our pleasure to be of service.
It's our honor to be here.
Thank you. I've had a wonderful day covering the Disabled American Veterans Golf Tournament at the San Bernardino Golf Club in San Bernardino, California. I especially wanted to say thank you so much for everybody who took time to talk to us and to show us around. But of course, we especially wanted to say thank you to our United States Armed Forces for doing what you do each and every day for the cause of freedom. This event is for the disabled Americans, not only for those who have served and have been home for a while, but those who are coming home and need that help. And we wanted to say thank you very much for watching our program today, and we hope to see you again very soon. Thank you so much for watching.